Hello, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Let's see who we are reading for next. Aquarius, okay. I think you got the same card popping out for you yesterday, so let's see. There could be a lot of rain or water where you are, because there's that water bearer bucket kind of pouring down. You can see that kind of tidal wave or something like that, or your emotions could be extremely irrelevant right now, but let's see what we can get for Aquarius. Messages from their highest teams of light, most beneficial guardians and guides, Angel Michael, Jesus, for Aquarius. Something about your fears. Okay, you could have felt like you were being persecuted, or like, what do you call that? Like good cop, bad cop energy. Your health could be something that you're looking into at this time. Something about a separation, maybe, or a conflict could be impacting your health. You could feel alone or orphaned or something like that, and this could be impacting you and negatively impacting your finances because you're having a lack mentality. So let's see what we can get for the oracles. Aquarius, messages for Aquarius people and placements, their highest timeline, Angel Michael, and guardians for their best. Manifestation, interesting. Sometimes they come as a breeze upon your fingertips, at other times they dwell in the depths of your soul. It is a dance between you and the spirit as the magic unfolds. Maybe there's something about finding your rhythm or your groove. Alignment. This could be in your dating life or in your soul or in your happiness or joy or something as well. Manifestation is happening all the time, whether you know it or not. Every word, thought, feeling, action is in alignment with the energy of a future manifestation, because quantum entanglement, right? You're matching the frequency. This may seem ominous, for surely no one can control every passing thought, but with practice you can shift the general perspective, so your words, thoughts, and feelings and actions are in alignment with your goals. And that's why sometimes we come into challenges in our life so that we can come face to face with our fears and come face to face with things that might have been inside of us that we're manifesting externally, right? It's a subtle shift at first, like choosing a smile instead of a frown, or supporting the success of others rather than spreading gossip. With time, you begin to unconsciously choose the behavior that supports your dreams. This is where the manifestation happens. In the moments between spells and ceremonies, it is in these in-between moments that you remind the universe of your commitment to your intentions. Manifestation has entered your spread, and if you have like a manifestation you're not happy with, you can always cut it down, kind of energy, like don't give energy to it, or manifest the solution to exit out of it. Manifestation has entered your spread because you have not followed through on your commitment to your goals, which could be indicated by choosing anger when you have set an intention for kindness, or dwelling in a feeling of lack when you desire abundance. You have attracted more of what you do not desire simply because that is where you have placed your focus. Manifestation is here to encourage you to examine how you can be more in alignment with what you seek. If you're seeking love, it is love that you must send out. Sorry, I just need some water. If you're seeking love, it is love you must send out in the world. If you're seeking wealth, you must focus on areas of your life in which you already feel the sense of abundance. And if it's success you're after, then focus on previous accomplishments. As you seek the path of positive expression, you begin to flow into the dance of manifestation, allowing the magic to unfold. So this could be doing like deep shadow work. This could also be about intimacy or shared finances or empowerment as well. But let's see what else we can get. Orgasm is on the bottom, so maybe this could just be like a metaphor for like limiting expression of some sort, or enjoyment or pleasure in general in your life. But let's see what we can get for some tarot. Let's get the dice. Aquarius for the highest teams of light. Could be a new home in the future. Something about your finances or self-esteem, self-love, self-value needs to be considered. Something that the feminines in your life could be relevant. Maybe reflecting on multiple different relationships. Something about your work as well could be changing. Aquarius, messages for Aquarius for their highest timeline. Thank you. The Hangman, changing your perspective about something, seeing something from a different point of view. Okay, Six of Pentacles in the reverse, so this could be like unequal reciprocity or bad position or bad job or some kind of unequal reciprocity that leads to health issues. Yeah, there's some kind of financial independence that you could be focusing on with the Nine of Pentacles here. Yeah, somebody could have been very insecure, was very like combative with the King of Wands in the reverse. You could have been dealing with a masculine fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag, or somebody with prominent placements. Or they could have just exhibited some kind of impulsive, reckless energy. This person could be exiting some kind of loops, mental loops, especially regarding like disharmony or something. Anything else for Aquarius? Yeah, there's some kind of detachment or leaving something behind. Maybe this person's processing something, how to leave something behind. There's a need to maybe rest and focus on how to protect finances as well, to come up with a strategic plan, because something is not making you happy regarding your finances. So this could be about cultivating and also going through some emotions. You could feel like you need to just pull away from things for a little bit to just gain clarity as well. There's something about a simple solution as well, maybe. You could be thinking about the future, maybe about a feminine air sign or a woman who's very in her logical element, very cutthroat, very kind of. This person could be very independent, and there's some kind of give and take. Or maybe you met this person at work, or this could be a feminine, like boss figure or something like that, or a coworker who's just very logical. I see the feminine in a stronger position right now, just because the king is in the reverse here and the queen is more upright. Something about planning for the future as well, and getting out of loops in your mind can help you plan for the future, make better plans for the future as well. Aquarius, yeah, there's something about a new beginning, like maybe feeling like something fell through, Fool in the reverse, like you're not ready to go ahead quite yet in something, but you're thinking about a new beginning or a new start. Somebody could be cultivating a sense of strength, alchemizing something, really relying on their strength, or somebody could be focusing or learning how to do this. Tell me more. Aquarius, yeah, there's some kind of ending. You could feel like maybe an opportunity is ending. Somebody's focused on their career as well. They could be like slowly but surely building something. They could be going through a total transformation, or somebody's being called to initiate death or something like that. They're moving away from any kind of lies as well as anxieties. Like they're not letting anything stop them or hold them back. Anything else for Aquarius? 10 of Wands, yeah. Because something was just way too much. It was like overburdening, which is causing issues with finances. Something about taking something slowly but surely will be better because we're in retrograde season with Saturn, Neptune, and Mercury in retrograde, and so maybe there's a lot of chaotic weather, storms, or kind of wetness, or a lot of chaotic weather. So it's more important to kind of move slowly but surely, but safely, rather than recklessly. Kind of like how lightning can strike someone down. Yeah, Ace of Cups in the reverse here. So there's some kind of emotional upheaval or some kind of ending of a relationship. Somebody's very guarded or blocked right now in protecting themselves. They're defending themselves. Anything else for Aquarius? Yeah, because they need to focus on something that's more stable, especially finances, so they're rejecting something. Okay, let's get you messages from here. Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius. Aquarius people and placements. Tinfoil hat. Somebody could have seen through something. They also could like receive information. This person could be very independent as well. Anything else for Aquarius? Messages for Aquarius. Red flag. Yeah, they were warned to something, or something didn't look right. So this person's willing to like take a really strong approach to change the perspective about something and not invest. Almost as the energy. It definitely feels like the feminine to me, because it feels like the feminine's more in charge here. Anything else for Aquarius? Jealous, yeah. So somebody's ending a cycle because of jealousy and they weren't happy in a situation, or somebody's unhappiness caused them to sabotage an opportunity and cause it to end. Triggered, yeah. Somebody could have had to defend themselves or stand up for themselves, or there could have been some kind of argument here, conflict. Self-care, yeah. Somebody could be fasting as well, like clearing away things that are negative for them, or just taking better self-care, or like tuning into themselves, connecting with themselves. I think they want to heal, so that's the main point of that. Let's get you a flower. Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius energies for their highest timeline. Jesus, Angel Michael for the highest timeline. Pumpkin. Interesting. Anything else? Cucurbita pepo, I guess is the Latin name. Ash. Okay. Ash and rosemary. Something about it, like a temptation, could have been averted, or somebody was trying to trap somebody, maybe. Let's see, pumpkin. Someone could have been very like sexual, but also powerful, but also controlling, manipulative. Carving a jack-o'-lantern is a ritual protective spell that dates back to the 1800s. Jack-o'-lanterns are named for Stingy Jack, a man who made a deal with the devil and won, and so did not lose his soul, but was also not welcome in heaven. So he was doomed to wander the earth. The pumpkins were carved and lit to warn him away. In addition to protective magic, pumpkins are also good for prosperity spells. After you've carved your own pumpkin, save the stem and seeds. Allow the stem to dry completely, then add it to your altar to bring power to any manifestation spells you may wish to cast. Roast the seeds in the oven and save some for a prosperity spell jar, consuming the rest. Interesting. This could be about networking or like bringing your dreams to reality. So there's something definitely here about boundaries with the Seven of Wands right under it. Like protecting something. Somebody could have been very angry and sort of protecting themselves from some kind of persecution, especially from somebody jealous maybe. Or there's a need to really, if you want to manifest something, you need to put up the boundaries and fight for it and protect it and move ahead with it. Somebody could have been trying to attack somebody unfairly though. Anything else? Let's see, Ash. Because I'm seeing somebody take a defensive approach, which means they were probably attacked in some way. Yeah, there's something about the underworld, yeah, with Ash here. like the roots from the earth and leaves to the heavens. Again, 11 could be a relevant number. I just rhymed down. Spirits be working today. Just kidding. Sorry. Gotta have jokes. Let's see Rosemary on the top of the deck. Rosemary is for remembrance and a wise and protective plant, seeking to create connection through memory. It can maintain love and relationships, boost recall when you're struggling to remember everything on your to-do list, and keep you safe while traveling. As you remember, home is always there for you. So this could be like your spiritual team as well. You could also be in the process of moving. You can put this rosemary in some kind of neutral oil and allow it to steep for 2 weeks. Okay, you can use it on some beeswax. Rub on your heart, temples, the soles of your feet as you do so. Call on rosemary to help you remember what's important to you, most important to you. This could be about your connection to your soul, your happiness, your joy, or your leadership, or or creativity, or. Okay, let's get you some juicy. Actually, let's get you actions. I want to get actions. Let's get the angels for your actions for your highest timeline from Angel Michael for Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius, most important actions for them at this time to lead them towards their highest timeline for Aquarius energies. The devil in the reverse. Wow, if this is not clear cut. Don't repeat some kind of negative cycle. Don't give in to your fears. You can do your own research and more on what the devil in the reverse means. Interesting. Tell me more. Two of Swords in the reverse. So seeing something clearly, coming out of some kind of denial, and looking to the future will be important. But I feel like you're reflecting on the past in order to look into the future. Or you could be focusing on a feminine. Tell me more. Actions. Knight of Cups sideways. Something was not good. Like in a relationship, like very deceitful. Very deceitful. Very burdensome. Somebody did not express emotions well. And that's because they probably couldn't. They didn't have a good relationship to themselves, no. So if they can't, how can you expect to give what you don't have? So, okay. There could be something about greater self-love as well here. Anything else? Actions for Aquarius. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Letting go of something. Could be a work situation. Could be also a friend or a coworker or a colleague or people you worked with. Tell me more. Any extra advice? 9 of Swords. Let go of it. You have to let go of something. Something that could be keeping you up at night or some kind of anxiety. You have to change your perspective on it. There's something about not feeding it. Something could also be giving you anxiety. You might need to change your perspective in order to see the light in a situation as well. Yeah, there's something that was just not reciprocal. This is the 6 of Pentacles, again in the reverse. So there could be something about a change in work, or just like maybe you didn't enjoy a work or a job you had, so you could be making changes. But first you have to like see it for what it is. Yeah, 7 of Wands. Protecting yourself from something. Fighting for something. Defending yourself. Or you might need to defend the future as well. Or you're almost at the end of something as well. Anything else for actions? You need to shake shit up. You need to focus on your finances, making decisions that align with attracting greater finances. This could be like contracts or people entering your world. Yeah, there's something about that you need to change so you can come more into your power. And that's messages for their actions. Study something, watch something, study something about finances and about happiness, family happiness. There's something about structuring something in a more healthy way in your family, because this is showing a lack of. King of Pentacles in the reverse is someone who's reckless with finance. There's something like at the root that needs to be fixed if you want to have happiness. 10 of Cups with another person, a family, or or just personal happiness. There's something you could be studying though, or you could be asking for guidance from your spirit team regarding this. Could be helpful. Pay attention as well. Pay attention. All right, let's get you some oracles for Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius. Most important, valuable message for Aquarius' highest timeline. And there we go. Bat. Interesting. Kind of came out sideways, so let's see. Going into the dark realms of your subconscious is a healing practice. Be warned about getting lost in the darkness, as spending too much time in the unknown is how you forget to live. Using what you learn and discover in the darkness, bringing it to light, is how you ground the spiritual guidance. What purpose is there in finding creativity, rest, and passion in the dark if you don't use the assets to manifest your greatest dreams? There is a challenge for energy workers who spend too much time connecting with intuition, not enough time taking action. Seek guidance and healing in the dark. Step into the light and make your dreams come true. This could be about contracts. This could be about also creative ways to make money. Could also be about sex. Could also be about money and romance in some way, shape, or form. I'm going to get you one of these for Aquarius. So you can see she's kind of being guided out of that darkness, like almost like a cave. So in their shoes. Let's continue because I didn't really shuffle right. Aquarius, most important, valuable message for their highest timeline from Angel Michael and their spirit team. Study. Yeah, we said study. Amazing. Thank you, Amen. This could be about communication, like expressing your feelings, or you could be writing something, learning something new, curiosity. This card shows up when you're guided to enroll in university, take a vocational course, or begin an apprenticeship. It may also be a time of extensive research in order to build your skill set. So if you have a goal, you could be studying how to achieve it. Consider seeking a mentor. The best teachers know they are forever students. So 111, a lot of new beginnings. Interesting. This could be about work, career. Maybe making a wish, like if you could change or have any job you wanted, or maybe there's a certain trajectory you can utilize your skills and abilities for. Okay, did we get juicy messages? Nope. Let's do that. Aquarius, messages for Aquarius people and placements. Like there's something about maybe being creative in your financial endeavors as well. There's also something about connecting with your soul and greater self-love and value. Anything, and joy, like enjoying things. Maybe you haven't enjoyed things in a while. Maybe that could be important. It's also the food you eat. You need to make sure it's like has a lot of nutrients or energy or something. Yeah, you could be stressed. Anything else for Aquarius people and placements? Like eating healthier. I've been making this great recipe with I basically took a cinnamon roll recipe and made it a savory roll, so you can put different stuff in it and just take out the sugar from it's like 3 cups flour, 4 teaspoons, or no, 2.5 teaspoons of yeast, sugar, no sugar, a pinch of salt, an egg, 4 tablespoons of butter or oil, and then you just roll it out, and then you put your savory toppings on top. Like you can do sausage, you can do cheese, you can do spinach, you can do onions, you can do whatever you want. There's so many ideas, Aquarius. And then you just stick it 350. You just roll it, and then into one log, cut it into your pieces. I go half and then half, half, half until I have enough. And then I put it in a pan, a buttered pan, and 350 for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. So it's pretty easy. But yeah. Forgive and let go. Energy work. Interesting. So you could be like cleansing something. There could have been like a shakeup that you've experienced in order to like cause you to do some changes in regards to your like work or like some kind of like disempowerment. You could have been quite disempowered, or we're dealing with a very toxic boss, and you could be letting this go. There's a complete change and overhaul, and this is actually going to make you feel freer because you're releasing a lot of burdens and boundaries and loops, like negative loops or repetitive loops or something like that. You could be learning about sacred geometry. Anyways, we have delayed but coming. Keep healing. Yeah, because we have to be in the right frequency. You have to align with the timeline that you want, right? So is hiding stuff to love bomb / tie you down. Jeshta Nakshatra, so that's a Scorpio subset of Nakshatras. Pluto is in Aquarius right now, so maybe Scorpio energy could be in your life strongly at this time, because Pluto is making a conjunction to all your placements in Aquarius. So example, if you had like the 7th house in Aquarius, that would be relationships. External people might have a Scorpio tinge or something like that right now, or you might just be attracting a lot of them, right? Not confused anymore, no longer. Interesting. So kind of elevating yourself out of some confusion. Embrace every shift. We have clear the way for the future. Interesting. So you could be studying something or learning something. Believe in your intuition. I also heard your imagination. So if you're imagining something and you want to create it, you can. Believe in your intuition is here. Cool, calm, and collected. And the more you believe in it, the more they can give it to you because they see you're believing in it. Cool, calm, and collected. Okay, emotionally, it's clear. So yeah, just listen to your gut. She is good. I don't know if that was upright or reversed. You can summon anything you want into your reality. We have meet someone new for coffee. I don't know if that was upright or reversed. They are very selfish. They're lying about their childhood. Let's see. Bullshitters assume others are like them. We have blue aura. We have up your protection in your finances. Yeah, we did see the King of Pentacles, didn't we? Twice. There's something about some kind of instability, so maybe there's a need to kind of search up the King of Pentacles and how to utilize that as a tarot card as part of your advice. Study your midheaven placement. So this would rule your career. The midheaven is the opposite of midnight. It's noon, so it's very publicly visible. And so if you know your time of birth, and if you don't know your time of birth, you can go retroactively through the previous month's transits, for example, for June, and see which are the 12 most correlated to you to know what your midheaven would be, and that would be the kind of energy that your career tends to have, or that that you give off in your career. So if you leverage that midheaven placement, you can actually reach a lot of success because you'll know how to brand yourself, right? Everything you think, say, or do becomes your reality. The inner reality reflects the outer one, or the inner reality reflects in the outer reality, sorry. Stop treating people like children. We have networking/connections. Karmics want to wear you down, control your power. We have defend your happiness. We have time for alone time, contemplation. We have Spain. I also heard pain. Or maybe like bread, maybe someone's baking or something like that. They were/are railroading you. They try to influence you with guilt, wants drama. Oh, weird. Trying to block things coming towards you or sending negative intentions. Spirits are helping. Let's see. Only invest time, money, and presence in that which elevates your auric field. Tried to make their lies stick on you. Okay, well, weird reading, honestly. Maybe we'll get you a Lenormand before we close. Aquarius, messages for Aquarius. There could be like a sense of like unfinished business or something. The mountain. Confront the mountain you would a fierce foe. To avoid your defeat, strike hard the first blow. The clear obstacle is a chance to succeed. Courage and persistence are all you need. This could be in finance or self-love or self-worth. Yeah, this could be in career as well. There's something about like maybe taking the mantle or like charging ahead in some regard. Yeah, we did see pumpkin for prosperity there too in Seven of Wands, which is about protecting your creations and manifestations as you go forward in the future position. So interesting. Alrighty, well, I think I'm going to end it there. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal using the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Good luck. Take care.